Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team player review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the second in form Kostic, a centre forward who plays his football for Hamburg in the Bundesliga. So, he's been boosted up to an 84 overall with 91 pace, 86 dribbling, 81 shooting, 83 passing and 80 physical. Those are some pretty good stats right there. He is 6 foot tall with high medium work rates, left footed and, well, very left-footed because he's only got a 2-star weak foot, and of course he does have the 4-star skills. So I've got a couple of different squad options for you today. I guess you're most likely to see this player in a full-on Bundesliga side, either at cam, centre forward or out-and-out striker. And I tried him out for a few games in this sort of team too, where he plays as a lone striker in a 4-3-2-1. Bit of a mega squad, and we've got some pretty good players around him there. And one of the highlight players in this team is also the second in form Leon Bailey. So let's check out the in-game stats for the Hamburg attacker. Now this is his second in form, so I'm hoping for some fairly decent things. And as you can see on basic chemistry style, he's got 93 pace and 91 dribbling with like 91 positioning, 97 acceleration, 91 ball control, 94 dribbling. Those are some pretty awesome stats. However, I'm pretty happy with the pace that he's got off the bat. So today I've used the marksman chemistry style to boost his dribbling, shooting and physical stats, and we get him up to the likes of 87 strength, we retain that 94 dribbling, and we get him up to the likes of 96 positioning in game. That's kind of vital. Those are some pretty awesome stats to go alongside a player that's already pretty quick. So, moving on into the clips, you're going to be able to see all of the goals that I was able to score with the Bundesliga attacker, and we can talk positives and negatives, and as always guys, we'll start with the negatives first. He's definitely not the perfect player, but he's a really good option in the Bundesliga for you to choose for a striker or even a cam. But one thing I noticed was that his balance stat was a lot lower than the others, and he just generally felt, I don't know, a little bit clunky from time to time, which is, I don't know if it's something to do with like his height and his build as well, but there were just times where I felt like I couldn't quite turn how I wanted to with this player, and then other times it didn't quite feel like that. So I don't know, it was just something that you guys should probably know about. His balance stat is a little bit lower than certain other stats that he's got in that dribbling department. Also, the big no-no for this guy is the weak foot. Two-star weak foot is just really not great because he's an extremely left-footed player, and it just means that you're going to become very readable in game. You know, you're going to drift off to that left-hand side every single time because you know that you can't take shots on that right foot. There are a couple of right-footed goals that I was able to score, and I was very surprised that they went in. But the other times where I actually attempted to shoot with that right peg, it went horribly wrong. And I'm talking like just P-rolls, drags it wide of the post. I would highly recommend shooting on the strong foot of Kostic, that is for sure. And then the final negative is that his long shots didn't seem to be very good. I had a huge amount more success from inside the box with Kostic, especially low drivens across the keeper. As you'll notice, a lot of my goals are kind of like that. But we can move on into the list of positives now. There's quite a lot going for this player because I paid around 50,000 coins for him, and I genuinely think he's a fantastic option and quite a versatile option from anywhere to cam to striker with a Bundesliga set of players around him. His acceleration was phenomenal. He got up to speed really quickly, and although there's a little bit of a difference between his acceleration and his sprint speed, he seemed to hold his own in general with his pace. A very quick player on this game. Alongside that, he's well positioned to begin with, so what you get is someone that is ready to go, ready to blast off with that crazy acceleration stat, and he's already on the last shoulder of the defender, so he is good to go, and that's what I really liked about Kostic in this game. His dribbling and skill moves were nice, you know, keeps the ball nice and tight to his feet. I mentioned a couple of times in the in-game stats department that we get him up to some very high dribbling stats, and of course don't forget he has got the 4-star skills at his disposal, which came in handy quite a bit. Obviously, like I've also said, he's a relatively readable player once people start to realise that, yeah, he's got a pretty awful weak foot, although the last couple of goals you've seen were the 2 right-footed goals that I was able to score. Not the greatest, but you can tell that they luckily fly into the back of the net. And on top of all of the stuff that he's got, you know, the pace, the dribbling, the 4-star skills, He's also got strength. You know, we got this player up to 87 strength in game. He is going to hold his own, and he's 6 foot tall as well. You can almost use him kind of as a target man, or a hold-up player more specifically. You're not necessarily going to want to try and win headers in the air because, you know, he hasn't got great jumping or heading accuracy, but play that ball into his feet and he's going to hold that ball up really well, play it off to a winger or something, and then get going, and you'll find him in the box ready to tap that ball into the back of the net. Overall, lots of power behind his shots, and his finishing seemed very good to me. I scored lots of goals with this player, and I think what you've got here is a bit of a gem in the Bundesliga, guys. So let me know, is second in form Kostic right for your ultimate team? Thanks for watching, I'll catch you next time. Peace.